The Blue Jays would open up the Centennial Conference Tournament against Muhlenberg College, a team who had beat the Blue Jays earlier in the year. But the Blue Jays offense rolled behind a 6 RBI day from senior outfielder John Solomon. The next day, Brian Uchek and Rob Petroforty led the Blue Jays to a 16-6 win over conference rival Franklin and Marshall. And in a much closer game than the Blue Jays would have liked, they defeated Haverford College 5-4 to sweep the conference tournament and take home their second consecutive conference crown.
I have a heart that will never be tamed. I knew you were something special when you spoke my name. Now I can't wait to see you again.
The Blue Jays also found themselves ranked in the top 10 in both Division III national polls, and as high as 7th in the one seen here. For NCAA tournament play, the Blue Jays received the number 2 seed in the South Regional, which featured 4 of the nation's top 20 teams. The Blue Jays would hop out to a 3-0 lead against Christopher Newport and would add to that in the second. But Christopher Newport would mount a comeback, as their All-American pitcher found his slider as the game progressed. He scattered just 3 hits in his final 7 innings of work, keeping the Blue Jays offense at bay. And Newport would come roaring back in the 7th to tie the game at 5, and they would take the lead in the top of the 10th, completing the comeback and stunning the Blue Jays 8-5.
Like deep down, it was like, man, this could be it. Everything we worked for, we might have just, blown it away this first game. But I don't know. I felt like it was like what I kept saying was that if we can win this whole thing after losing this first game, then nobody's going to beat us. If we can rally ourselves and get back into it mentally, we're the best team there. And I think we knew we were. Mm-hmm. And I think we just needed a couple games under our belt, to get playing again to realize that we were.
It would take 4 straight wins for the Blue Jays to win the South Regional. After going dormant against Christopher Newport, the Blue Jays bats would come alive as Matt Benchner roped a 2-run double in the second inning to put the Blue Jays up early, 2-0. The Blue Jays offense erupted that game, but so did Randolph Makins. And the Blue Jays found themselves in a 7-7 tie as Tony Margoy stepped to the plate in the top of the 7th. The next victim would be the number 12 ranked and 3rd seeded Piedmont Lions. The Blue Jays trailed 2-1 in the 3rd before they dumped 7 consecutive hits on Piedmont College. And the final blow would be dealt by Matt Benchner. The Blue Jays would pile on the runs in this one, scoring 13 runs for the second consecutive game and defeating Piedmont College 13-6. The Blue Jays still needed 2 more wins as they came to the field on Saturday, and their first opponent was 20th ranked Lynchburg College in what became the most competitive and exciting game in the tournament.
The Lynchburg game was the game of the year. I mean, that was a tremendous game. That game got butterflies during the game, and that I usually don't get something like that. And that was one of the games I look back on and be like, wow, that's our season could have ended there. That's how good they were.
The Blue Jays and the Hornets would trade blows all game in this seesaw battle, and in the ninth the game was tied at 5 as Solomon came to bat with 2 outs and a runner on first. Solomon's double would give the Blue Jays a 6-5 lead in the ninth, and Margway would later single in Solomon, extending the lead to 7-5, going to the bottom of the inning. Pat Steffi would close the door in the bottom of the ninth, and Hopkins would advance to the regional championship game 7-5 over Lynchburg College. The Blue Jays' momentum from their win over Lynchburg would ignite a 6-run first inning in the regional championship game, and Ches Angeloni, on 1 day's rest, would throw 7 1/3 masterful innings, shutting down the potent offense from Salisbury University. After 2 near misses in recent years, the Blue Jays were finally regional champions.
To see you again. I've got a way in knowing.
Just a sense of like we finally did it. Freshman year we came in and as we talked about getting to the World Series. We always talked about it. That was always the thing we were going to do. We kind of built every year to it. And it was just amazing we accomplished it because it really is such a difficult thing to get there. But, no, you'll never forget it. It's something you'll never forget.
The last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. I just started ringing, asked me what I'm thinking about. Felt like I couldn't breathe. You asked what's wrong with me. My best friend Leslie said, oh, she'd just be a Miley. The next time we hang out, I will redeem myself. My heart, it can't rest till then. Whoa, I can't wait to see you again.
Dude, we did it.
We talk about this so much.
What?
Me and you talk about this for years.
Guys, where you at?
We're going to Wisconsin, baby. We're going to Wisconsin.
We're going to the show. We're going to the show.
Going to the show. Going to the show, baby.
Yeah.
Pack your bags. We're going to Wisconsin.
Overrated.
No shoes, no shirt.
Squats.
So jacked. Let's go. Let's go. Here we come.
So what does this mean to you and the team making the World Series this year?
Pretty good accomplishment. I'm happy to be there. Hoping that we can make some noise in this World Series. I think the biggest thing is you set a goal, but then once you get there, you're always greedy, always want more, so I'm going to be satisfied just on that. Jonas. It's been a great ride, but there's no reason we can't win this. Jonas. Team there is better.
It'll be fun. It'll be a good experience, and I think we're just cocky enough and just confident enough that we can come into this thing and act like we belong and